And this is for me the first time after this breakdown that I'm like doubting we will get our
Run.
our run on the alt.
If we have a Trump or whatever, someone launching something like a meme token and that goes very, high and people make a lot of money, then we might have a meme run. But until then, and actually from that moment on, it only went down. What's up, everyone, and welcome to episode number 23 already of the AltCryptoCast, your altcoin headquarters. Before we start, thanks for listening already. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed watching it, and don't forget to follow, subscribe, wherever you're listening to us. Frits, good to have you again here. We're going to be talking about the crypto markets today. It's not looking that good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're
no,
surviving.
I will always say good. Yes, this was a heavy move, downwards. So
a lot has happened. The market went down quite a bit, so we're going to talk about that today. What I also want to do, Frits, is talk a bit more about looking back at the last half year to a year.
Yeah.
It's been around 9 to 10 months since we started the podcast, and a lot of things have happened in the last, since we started. The cycle itself is a different cycle than what we've seen before. So I kind of want to look back and talk about that and see what we need to do, because we're getting quite a few questions of people saying, what do we need to do? Do we need to sell? What's happening with the markets? So have you been doing any trading in the last few weeks?
Not that much.
Not that much.
No. This is
it's a tough one.
Yeah, when markets just straight go down, either you can sell, try to buy back lower. But look, I hold.
Yeah.
I'm a holder, so I don't start trading.
Yeah.
Or yeah. Have you been trading?
Now and then I've been rebalancing my portfolio.
Yeah.
In honesty, every move that I made was a bad one, so I'm not too happy with that. I didn't do that much, don't get me wrong. But trading-wise, there's just not that much to trade right now. There's not that much volume on more low caps on-chain. So it's mainly looking at high caps where I thought, okay, I thought this was going to do something, but it just shows that it's a very weak token. Need to get rid of this one and see what else we can buy.
Yeah.
Have not been buying extra.
Okay.
So usually I DCA quite a bit and just periodically buy.
Yeah.
Have not done that in the past few weeks.
Okay.
Main reason being that there's also a company that I'm running. So at some point I also need to think, okay, the bills and all the salaries, etc., need to get paid somewhere. So I want to be sure that I'm able to pay those for a long, amount of time. So if I then keep on buying tokens that go down, not the best move there.
Yeah.
So I stopped doing that to make sure that I sort of have more than enough to cover that. And the portfolio itself, it's not looking that good, let's be honest. But yeah, we're going to talk about that today. So overall feeling.
Well, what makes the difference before, like previous rallies, you would keep buying, and now it's like you feel more risk as well?
It's not the risk per se. It's more that, for your information, the company itself obviously is a crypto company. So the money that we make is in crypto, logically. Whenever the market goes down, there is less money, less people that want to spend crypto. So the income for the company goes down. Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
Whenever that happens, in a good market, I get money coming in from crypto. I have my portfolio. The portfolio goes up, goes down, doesn't really matter. But sometimes whenever I had to do, for example, a big expense, let's say, a big amount of money that I need to pay for something, I would sell a bit of my trading portfolio, use that money to buy something. And then in the meantime, I have the company bringing in money to pay everything, to do all the sponsorships and everything that we do. Now, if at some point or at one point the company is making less money where I'm able to pay everything, but it's not generating that much more, extra funds, and also my portfolio is going down, 20% in a week, then at some point I got to say, okay, I need to make sure that I have enough money to do everything. Yeah. And if I am looking at the past few months, the money that was sort of extra, I've been putting it into crypto to buy and try to get a lower average price for all my tokens. But looking back at it, it's only gone down.
Yeah.
So if I would have held all that money as in stablecoin, I would not have needed to do anything right now
Yeah,
because I would
yeah.
have enough money to buy everything and to do everything that I need.
Yeah.
So it's not really risk per se, but it's more noticing at some point less money coming in, portfolio going down, but I still need to pay everything. At some point, I got to say, okay,
Yeah.
guys, we need to make sure that we are able to cover it all.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you put in your what you want to risk for
Exactly.
this cycle,
Yeah.
right?
The money
So
that's in there, if it's going to go to zero, it's
Yeah.
going to go to zero.
Yeah.
Would be very sad, but it is what it is. But if I am now continuously pumping all the money that I'm sort of generating into the company and that goes to zero, at some point I wouldn't have enough money to cover everything.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
reason why it's a bit different. Yeah,
Okay.
let's get started quickly with the numbers because it's
Are we doing the numbers and then after that we're gonna look back
Yeah.
on the cycle?
yeah. Let's do the numbers quickly to see what we're at right now, and then we're gonna look back at what has happened and what has been happening for the past months, and you know what our opinion on it is.
Okay, so the market cap is currently at 3.37 trillion. Last episode was 3.69.
Yeah.
So,
So
mine
we
is-
went from 4.2 to 3.7 to 3.3.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a month's time.
yeah, in a month that was
So
fast.
we
month.
lost 1 trillion in
Valuations. Yeah, 8.7%.
down last.
Yeah, that's a lot in a
That's
short
a
amount
lot.
of time.
Yeah.
Bitcoin dominance. Last episode was 59.2,
Yeah.
60.1.
Great.
So
Yeah.
going
So
up.
dominance is going up as well. So altcoins wrecked once again.
Yeah, the others 28.1. Last episode was 28.1.
Yeah. So
That's the
nothing
same.
changed there.
The excluded top 10. Last episode was 6.77. This episode is 6.83.
Yeah. So a little bit the same as well.
Yeah. So, yeah, overall,
Overall down.
yeah,
Bitcoin dominance is a bit up. But overall, the market itself has gone down a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, the time that we're recording this right now, Bitcoin is at 102K. I believe 2 weeks ago it was 114-ish. And obviously that was the moment after the big liquidation we had on the 6th of October, if I'm correctly. Yeah, it's not looking that good, to be honest.
no,
What do you think?
yeah. So okay, I can break down
Yeah.
a bit my thoughts on this. So obviously that crash was something, right? The 10-on-10 crash where the alts like almost went to zero because of the future cascade. So this was like that was off that happened, but
Yeah.
that's okay. After that, the market tried to kind of set like a range.
Yeah. It rebounded. It bounced quite a bit.
Yeah, we went down to test the lower end of that range
Yeah.
3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Four times, and it bounced off it.
Yeah.
Well, on the fifth time, the fourth time it didn't.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, like this. So the whole market levels down another level.
Yeah.
So now we get to the point. Okay, probably we're
Yeah.
gonna bounce maybe from here, maybe lower. I don't know.
Yeah.
But now what I will do is, okay, this is gonna bounce. If you want to start selling, because that's an option here, I would sell in the first bounce because the first bounce generally goes the highest.
Yeah.
And then either two things are probably going to happen.
Yeah.
Three scenarios. One scenario is we're gonna break back into the previous range.
Yeah.
And we go sideways
Sideways.
there again.
Yeah.
If you do that, this is by far the best option.
Yeah.
If we
This
get
is
that,
what we want.
yeah. If that happens, I think we go higher
Yeah.
for the whole market.
Yeah.
Other option is we're gonna go close to that range.
Yeah.
But we're gonna drop back down.
Yeah.
Then there are two options from there. Either the market's gonna range from there and we break down another time, or we're gonna bounce up from there.
Yeah.
So this is a bit your playing field. For me, the playing field.
Yeah.
And this is for me the first time after this breakdown that I'm like doubting we will get our
Run.
run on the alts. It's the first time I think in 2-3 years time.
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about that later a bit. But it's, like you said, it's the first time where we're having this feeling because let's be honest, for the past months when we sat here, we were saying, you know what, the run is going to come. And obviously sometimes we go down. But now you're saying it feels as if we're sort of not getting that run. Why do you have this feeling right now? Why do you have it right now, whereas a couple of months ago you didn't have it?
Yeah, so the previous dip was kind of different because all markets were down. So
As in, not just crypto.
everything was down. Like we had the tariffs and all the markets were down. And I don't know, that felt like okay, this can settle and we go back up and then we get our rally,
Yep.
right? And it kind of did in the sense that the Bitcoin went higher, ETH went actually substantially higher.
Yeah.
But in that whole period, the altcoins, which we are mainly in, just underperformed, and this is the first time or first cycle that it's this way, and
Yeah.
has to be proven. Maybe it still comes, maybe not. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know for sure. But now we get a period wherein every market makes all-time highs,
Mm-hmm.
except for our altcoins.
I mean, yes, but on the other hand, for example, looking at gold, it made an all-time high. But usually when gold goes up, crypto goes down,
Yeah,
or the other way around. So looking at it that way, it's actually a logical way that crypto didn't really do anything. We have some wars, we got some stuff going on in the world, which is why people usually go into gold. And because it's a more safer asset, people do not go into crypto. So looking at that way, it's a logical thing. Going to, for example, stocks, S&P 500 has hit a new all-time high. Usually whenever stocks go up, Bitcoin and crypto goes up with it. I feel as if this stock market pump or all-time high that we're having is very AI-driven right now. So the fintech companies and the AI companies are doing very well. So we got, I think NVIDIA hit 5 trillion for the first time ever. Stocks like Palantir and all these things are all running because of the hype on AI and NVIDIA. So it feels as if the stock market, yes, it reached an all-time high, but it's also because we have, I'm not saying that it's a bubble, but we got one sort of big bubble that's exploding right now, which is AI. And because of that, so many sort of stocks are pumping.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying, but if I look at it, it seems as if gold has gone up, which usually means crypto goes down, which is what's been happening. Yes, stocks have gone up, which usually show crypto has gone up. And to be honest, Bitcoin has gone up with it. But it feels as if it's more it's not just that every stock has gone up. It's more the fintech and the AI stocks that are doing very well. So if you look at it that way, it's a matter of time before the world sort of settles and gold will crash even more. And liquidity goes into crypto because we want to go into the risky assets, which is what usually happens after rate cuts, which is what we've been having for two times now, maybe the third time. We've been saying that the money printer is going to go on in at the end of the year or December, I believe. So, what do we do then?
Yeah, so this is definitely the bullish scenario.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree. This is the bullish scenario. Yeah,
so
I agree.
Yeah. So, there's like the bearish scenario and mainly the relative weakness of the alts compared to the other markets is for me what makes it different than the previous low, where I feel more risk. So to the sec that, then there's still the possibility that we have an extended cycle, that QE starts, that the economy goes better, that the stock markets, but then the stock markets have to go higher as well. Yeah. And then we get an alt season. Yeah,
but if
that's also a scenario,
the stock markets go up and then the other stocks are going up with it, then we'll have the stocks go higher, if you know what I mean. So now we had the AI and the fintech bubble going up, but if we have the general stocks going up, then we will see a new all-time high. Yeah. So stocks go up.
Yeah.
QE, money printer goes on.
Yeah, that could be a big trigger, of course.
Yeah. The only difference is, and I agree with you on that, is that then we're going to look back at what the past few cycles and what we've been having for this year. The cycle has been very different compared to other ones. Yeah. I remember in 2021, where I sometimes said it literally didn't matter whatever you bought, you would wake up and you would be up 2x. Literally on sort of I remember buying tokens on the BSC chain. It didn't really matter what you were buying. As long as you didn't buy a scam, it would go up. Yeah. And it feels as if everyone was hoping that was happening this cycle as well. We had a big run for Bitcoin. So people thought, okay, we have Bitcoin, then Ethereum, then the high caps and then the low caps. But in honesty, looking back at it, nothing like it has happened. Nothing at all. Bitcoin had a run. Ethereum hasn't even hit all-time high yet. Yeah. So it seems as if the cycle has changed where we have a couple runners like Oster, Hyperliquid, pumped it very well. What else have we been having now? ZEC, Dash, whatever. A couple tokens that did very well. And it feels as if you need to be on that narrative for one day. And if you don't have it, then you're missing out. And then you need to sit on cash and move on to the next one.
Yeah.
So I agree with you that it's not looking that good, but on the other hand, looking at it, the crypto space is at its best place as it's ever been for the past few years.
Yeah, it's massively majoring.
Yeah.
In terms of
Global adoption.
Yeah.
Companies doing everything. We got ETFs. We have more and more ETFs coming up. We got sort of people buying crypto pretty much everywhere. Looking at it that way.
Yeah, it's then this is we will be undervalued. Yeah. But the part for the alts is that you need some really risk on period. Like I think the space can go even 10x in, but then like the true adoption is on areas or like bringing TradFi assets on chain.
Yeah.
Or bringing TradFi on chain and Bitcoin as a reserve and payment system.
Yeah.
Or payment system next to it. Like this is quite centered to a few tokens.
Yeah.
I feel like if we need a real runner, we just need like an explosion of liquidity in the market.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, I think this cycle we haven't seen the part where there's a lot of liquidity.
Yeah.
And
you can see it in our portfolio because we started the podcast in January.
Yeah.
Where I remember us saying we need to get started with the podcast because the rally is probably going to come.
Yeah.
And we don't want to miss that entire rally for the podcast.
Yeah.
Remember that when we started the podcast that we had to do that? We started it and literally from the moment on it went down. I remember, if I remember correctly, we started 2K, we went to like 15 and then somewhere we had a run towards 1800-ish. And then pretty much from that moment on, we had a dip again and we're going to find out in a bit what we're at right now. But looking at the portfolio, it's a very decent portfolio. It's nothing too crazy. We've talked about it. The tokens itself are very, they're high caps as well. But since we started, it's only gone down.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
We've never been in profit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough that Bitcoin is at 100K still.
Yeah.
Which if I was only in Bitcoin, I wouldn't might start to like take
slowly
profits
worry
or
yeah,
but not too much yet.
Yeah.
But most alts are much lower than the bear market lows. And actually we set the highs for this cycle for the alts so far in top of my head, March 2024.
Yeah.
So only the first rally, actually the alts really
moved.
Moved.
And actually from that moment on, it only went down. I mean, certainly there have been some pumps, but let's say...
And when we started the podcast, that was the peak of the second rally.
Yeah.
After that, the alts
have gone down.
Yeah, well...
Slow bleed towards zero.
Yeah, slow bleed zero. And every time we get a leg down, they just nuke.
Yeah. Yeah, Bitcoin goes down 5%, alts go down 25%.
Yeah. Yeah, this is very difficult.
I mean, we're talking about that, what people need to do and what we're doing in a bit. So we have the numbers. What has happened in the markets? Because I see you wrote down a couple of things sort of in the past 2 weeks. Have any crazy stuff? Has something happened? Did we have any runners?
Yeah,
not really, right? I mean...
Yeah, some Dino coins are moving.
Dino coins are moving.
I feel like this is a bit noise in the
Yeah. So we got ZEC Dash that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Coins that are very old, that didn't really have anything at all, are now suddenly moving.
Yeah, which is interesting, though, that they move. But I mean, like in the broad things, like everything is down. We have a few runners, like we have the whole cycle.
Yeah.
Like 1 or 2 runners in a month.
Yeah, but we didn't have a Oster run or a Hyperliquid run in the past few weeks, right? I mean, did we have something crazy?
Yeah, ZEC is actually on size, similar to Oster.
Yeah.
On market cap sizing, increase. Dash, also not bad.
Yeah.
So there are some, but still, it's such a... We're talking about a few projects that gain a few billion.
Yeah.
And before if you talk about like a real liquidity move, then you're talking about doubling from, let's say, from 4 to 8K.
Yeah.
That would mean there's like a few 100 billion moving around. So it's like what, 1/10 of the...
Yeah.
And the total move is out still. So but this is the part maybe in this cycle which, like, unless a lot of liquidity comes...
Yeah.
Maybe you should not take
those risks. Yeah.
And just try to every month trade 1 or 2 outperforming tokens.
It seems looking back at it, that was the best move. You sit on cash. So it used to be you buy a token, you hold if you have the winners, and you sell them, at a move up. It seems as if now the cycle, looking back at it, because we can say this because we're looking back at it. The best move would be to sit fully in cash or USDT or stablecoins. Jump on a narrative that's running. So, for example, Oster, the Hyperliquid one pump, whenever that was happening, go in with size on those plays and sell those, and then just sit on cash again for a month or 2 or 3 months until you have a next narrative. Go on that, and then that's it.
Yeah, just try to be early and
yeah.
And
The holding hasn't been very favorable this cycle, not at all actually.
No, it's no, and that's the thing. Like it will be until we get the influx and like a true move on the alts. And actually, previous cycles was like the people that were not trading, but like literally holding the whole cycle until the end.
Yeah,
they made the returns, the real returns, like the big. Yeah, it's just
now
different.
It's different.
Yeah,
I remember you and I walking on the street or somewhere where we met someone and we were talking about crypto, and he was saying, last cycle he bought Ripple. Do you remember? He bought Ripple early for, I don't know, 6 cents or whatever. And he made like a 10x on it during the entire cycle, where we said, okay, he did better than we did, where we're trading nonstop and he was just holding. Yeah.
It's also a bit of luck there, but
Yeah, agree.
And if you pick
still,
one, but no, they're definitely like holding. I think holding the top 5 would also would have been a good move.
Yeah.
Okay. Everything outside that, it's unless you pick the winners, you will be down.
You would have lost money. Before we move over to a portfolio watch, I want to talk about one more thing. We had some rate cuts. We've had 2 right now. There were talks about a possible 3rd for this year. And I remember there was a very high chance. I'm not too sure what it's at right now, but it's, what are the odds right now? And I know it's gone down, but why has it gone down?
Yeah, so the odds quite significantly went down.
It was like 90%, right?
Yeah, so it was the last episode for the 10th of December. It was 96.9.
Yeah, so practically certain.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's now 71.9.
Why?
So mainly because so it's always a trade-off between inflation and jobs, like how many people are employed. So it's always a trade-off with the job openings between those two. And if it shifts more to, hey, we have higher or inflation, then the Fed can't cut rates because lower interest rates will drive inflation higher. Yeah. But also if the job market gets worse, then they want to lower the rates to support the job market. Yeah. It's always a balance between the two.
Yeah, it's like a...
And that balances this number.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, so it's... Some things have changed. And I remember there was a speech and then they said that the data wasn't there yet or wasn't certain. And that's why they were looking at it sort of day by day. And then on the 10th of December, they're going to decide. What do you think? Will we have a rate cut?
Yeah, that's 71.9%, so I would say yes.
Yes?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think so as well.
Probably one more.
Yeah. I think after that, there has to be either some crazy stuff happening before more to happen, but probably one more. And I mean, the 10th of December, rate cut. I believe 1st of December, QE, so money printing going on.
Yeah. Yeah, QT is...
Quantitative tightening is going to stop and it's going to go to easing.
Yeah, it was interesting, and I wasn't too aware about this until recently, but the Fed also, so you have the maybe we should actually go into it another time, but yeah, at least in December it's gonna stop quantitative tightening, so running selling off the balance sheet. So this is generally
a good thing for crypto. It's not a good thing for the economy, but it's a good thing for us.
Yeah, also for our economy, it will give more space. Yeah.
But
it means the economy is doing worse.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the question, obviously, because it's certain, right? It's going to go on. That they've said that. The question is, what is it going to do for us crypto-wise? But usually, it's for crypto, it's a positive thing. But I mean, only time will tell. Maybe next episode we're going to sit here and say, okay, we had it wrong or completely different than what we thought it was going to be. Yeah. Okay.
One more item.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what your stance is, and the U.S. government shutdown. Yeah. Because I feel like this has not been talked about too much.
Yeah, you don't see it that much.
It's not much seen as a big trigger in this market, but I think if this continuous. If you think of it from a perspective, right? You work for the government. You have some assets. What do you sell first if you're not getting paid?
Yeah. So the thing is, right, to explain it a bit, the government of the US is in a shutdown. And this means the reason why is because they are not really certain on where the money is going to come from to pay all the employers by the government or employees. And they are not certain for it. And they, at that point, they just say everyone that's working for the government needs to go home and you're not getting paid. Right? That's a simple thing. And until we fixed where we're going to get the money from to get everyone paid, no one's getting paid, and that's it. So I agree with you that you don't really see about it that much, whereas it's a very big thing. Let's be honest, because a lot of people are not working right now. So one, they're not making money. On the other hand, jobs that were needed aren't being filled. So other people are having the downside of them not being, helped or serviced or whatever. And what do you do if the people that needed the money do not get the money anymore and they can't live, they don't have food, whatever?
It's first of all terrible for the employees.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you work for the government?
And they just say, now you're going to go home and you're not going to get any money, and that's it. Good luck.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you have some money left or you're fine, then a month or two wouldn't be a problem. But if you're living paycheck to paycheck, because I also read something about the people working for things like food vouchers and food tickets for people that don't have that much money, that go to like a place where they can get some free food or whatever. Those sort of companies, or whatever you want to call it, they are also not working right now.
Yeah.
So it's like double. Let's say you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're not getting money, but also you can't get the food and whatever you were getting because they're not working as well.
Yeah.
So it's a messed up situation. And I think that's also one of the reasons why, for example, gold has been running, where a lot of things are uncertain. We don't have the tariffs yet. I mean, yes, but today we're going to hear whether the Supreme Court is going to say whether it was correct or not. We have the wars. We got the shutdown. Looking at it that way, the world is in a bad place right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty.
Yeah. Logical crypto
Risk
isn't really doing.
Yeah. True.
But who knows? Let's hope it gets fixed and that we sort of finally have some relief.
Yeah.
Now let's go into the numbers, Frits. Portfolio watch. So every episode we update our portfolio. And like I said, we started with 2K when we started the podcast in January. Yeah. What are we at, Frits?
12.55. Painful. Minus 37.21%.
Yeah, so we started with 2K and then now at 12.5-ish. 12.5. Or,
Thoughts?
Painful.
Yeah.
Especially because I think we have a very solid portfolio. On the other hand, it also does show that, I mean, especially for the listeners right now, I can imagine people having a portfolio being down 40% or whatever, thinking, oh, I did very bad and this is it. But we have the same thing. And we're in crypto 24/7. It's our job. It's what we do. But we're also down 40% since January of this year. So it's very painful. But on the other hand, it does show that it is what crypto has been doing for the past year. I just feel sad that we have not seen a profit point yet.
Yeah.
And we also know it's crypto, so it can go up very fast as well. Let's be honest. It's now 1,200. Within 1 or 2 episodes, this can literally be in profit if we have a relief rally. Yeah, but it's sad to see.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. So this is the thing. Aside all the global things and the market and the cycles, and if you just look at sentiment, like the sentiment wise, I would want to add more money to the portfolio.
Yeah, I agree.
From that side, if you look at, hey, this is our risk and all the other things, it's just wait it out. Yeah, and I think for everyone, like, you have to either you're gonna just hold this and ride it out, see where it goes, knowing that you can easily take off another 80% of this portfolio if we start a bear market.
Yeah.
Right? This is your downside. Or
Yeah, so let's summarize quickly here before we go to our gem roulette.
Yeah.
So if we're very strict and harsh, to summarize, let's say you're Flip. We always have the guy Flip with us, obviously. Let's say you're Flip. You have a portfolio like we had. You started with 2K. It's now 1.2K. That's why, that's all that's left. It seems right now as if there's two choices. If I'm sort of correct me if I'm wrong. One is you are able to lose the $1,200 and you're still able to live fine. Not a big deal, not a problem. And we go down from here. So the run we thought was going to happen is not going to happen. We go into a bear market and the $1,200 can literally go towards 200 within a year. Yeah. That's situation one.
Yeah.
And then the listeners or a Flip needs to think, am I able to lose that money?
Exactly, yeah.
If I am able to lose that money, then this might be a play because it can also go the other way around where we do get the run we thought was going to happen. And the $1,200 is 5K within a year.
Yeah.
But if you are the person right now, if you are Flip, you had $1,200 in it and you're thinking, I cannot miss that money. At some point, you got to say, okay, then I'm going to sell.
Yeah.
Because the $1,200 is still a lot of money. And it going down towards $200 would still mean you're losing out on 1,000. So at some point, you might say, you know what, I'm going to sell here and this is it. When do we do that? Is that just a risk reward portfolio wise? If you're not able to miss the $1,200 right now, you might as well sell right now.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Ooh.
Yeah, it's painful, right?
Yeah,
but that's what we're saying.
Yeah. If you really can miss it, take it out and yeah.
Yeah, what I'd say the best move at that point might be to either DCA, which we're going to talk about later. Yeah. So selling periodically or finding a relief rally. So let's say we can go down obviously even more, but if there's now a small pump going up, at that point, those points you want to start selling. So yeah, those are the options, right? Either you run it either down in a bear market or goes up, or you have to at some point take your losses and say, you know what, I'm going to sell right now because I can't miss the money, and then don't look back at it for another year, 2, 3, 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah, or you add and you buy more, man. Those are all the options, but it's
but adding more, it's what we talked about in the beginning. Usually, I'm a big fan of bringing your cost price or your average buy price lower.
Yeah.
So yes, I agree with you. I would actually want to add money, but at some point you got to say, okay,
this is my max risk.
This is my max risk.
Yeah.
And if it is your max risk, don't add more money.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, our gem roulette. So every episode, like I said, we have our portfolio, but we also have a roulette portfolio.
Yeah. We had some plans, right? And maybe just
good one.
Briefly touch upon this. And I have been running the cold bot.
Yeah.
And also the other bot I'm kind of monitoring, but I don't know, the market's just not there right now to trade this. So
it's good that you said it. And for the ones that are listening with us every episode, last episode we said, okay, the gem roulette portfolio is going down so much, so we need to do something, find out other ways as well to make, add some fun pieces. In all honesty, the market right now is just, the volume is so low, there's not that much happening. Or we thought the priority is going to be a bit more on talking about the market right now. If we do get a sort of relief rally and we get a bounce, then let's add something here and then do something different. So for now, let's keep it like this. So do we want to spin the ball for the gem roulette?
What do you think?
Yeah, we're at $500.
Yeah. Yeah, let's 523 minus 73.8.
Or minus 73% on the portfolio.
Yeah.
Big.
Random.
Let's do one more roulette.
Okay.
Because in the next episode, we need to have that relief rally, Frits. Last episode, we had Trust Wallet, by the way. Let me open the list. 33. What number? 33. That's Meta MUI.
Okay.
Do you know this token?
No.
MMUI is the ticker. Meta MUI. Let me show you the chart.
Yeah.
Down we go.
Classic chart.
Classic chart. It's at 22 million market cap. Yeah. So it's not that small. It's got a 1 million volume in the last 24 hours.
Not bad.
Not bad. In the last 30 days, it's down 21%.
Also not bad.
Yeah. in the last last 7 days, 10% down.
Okay.
Meta MUI. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see for the next episode. Okay.
Yeah.
Then it's time for our altcoin radar. And so if you're new here, every episode we talk about some interesting altcoins that we found. We do a deep dive. We talk about it. So Fritz has got 2 of them once again. If you like these altcoins, leave a like on the episode. And a quick reminder, if you have any questions, you got some feedback, some tips, leave it in the comments. And we'll try to talk about that in the next one. So Fritz,
let's
what
go.
tokens do we have?
So we have to start with Zcash.
Yeah, that's one of the Dino coins that has been moving.
Yeah, launched in 2016.
16.
You know that at the start,
Yeah.
it was priced at 1 Bitcoin.
Oh.
The price was at 1, like at launch, but there were barely any tokens
Yeah,
available.
yeah.
This was a very hype launch back then.
1 Bitcoin. Wow.
So back then, 1 Zcash was 1 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Has been a meme forever because has been going down for years.
Years on the
For
Bitcoin
years.
wire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it got a big rally. So it went from like $40 to $400.
Oh.
Exceptionally big rally.
Yeah. What's the market cap right now?
It's at 7.27 billion.
Oh, so big.
Yeah, this was quite a big
Yeah.
rally. Yeah.
The big one. Okay. So it's a very old coin. 2016, let's be honest. That's 9 years. Crazy.
Yeah.
So what does it do? What's the point of the token?
Yeah, so its main use case is privacy. So you've had like a few privacy coins, Monero and Zcash, and there are a few more. And there's a bit of a distinction between Monero and Zcash. So Monero was always the biggest and the oldest meme coin.
Yeah. Privacy coin?
Privacy coin. Yeah. But this one is fully private. So you cannot.
What is a privacy coin?
Yeah. If I send a transaction to you, you cannot find out that I was the person sending you the money.
As in, because we always say blockchain is very open. You can literally see everything.
Yeah.
So if I do a transaction from myself to you right now, you could see this address sent to this address.
Yeah.
But how does it work with a privacy coin?
You cannot trace it back.
So I'm sending you money, but you cannot see that the money that I sent you came from my address.
Come from your address.
How do they do this?
Yeah, this is I don't know the exact details, but this is like
this is technical stuff.
Yeah. They masked I don't know. I did this deep dive a long time ago.
But do you then still see it coming from an address, but then it's just another address, not mine?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I need to look even this part. I need to look this up.
Yeah,
it's
but probably it's going to be like that. Or
yeah.
So, what are some other things that we need to talk about? Because it's a very old one. Are there some interesting things? Why has it been running all of a sudden?
Yeah. So there's one interesting thing. So Monero was always fully.
So the other token. Yeah.
Sorry, fully private.
Yeah.
Zcash is you can choose to send transactions privately or not.
Okay.
So, and
you have the option.
Yeah, and this makes a big difference regulatory. So Monero got delisted from many exchanges. Zcash is still listed on exchanges. So it's, for example, still listed on Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, XC, Kraken.
Big ones.
But Monero got delisted everywhere because of this reason. So it's like this is the whole thing with privacy, why it's big. Like if we get to a place where we get like the government tracking everything and they have your bank accounts and
all your crypto address and they know where it's coming from and then it's a big thing.
And if it's like a tyrant government, like this is one way to get out of it, but then you need privacy. So it's like it's a big topic. I think.
Okay, and do you know why it's been running lately? Because like you said, if it's run from 40 to 400 billion, do you know why?
Hard to pinpoint, but I think because some big accounts started
shilling it.
But it's hard for me. Maybe the privacy. Maybe there's something more underneath. I couldn't find it. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that we need to talk about it?
Yeah. Would you? I wouldn't buy it right now. I did a 10x, but would you?
No. I'm not a big fan of Dino coins or old coins anyway.
Okay.
I cannot really say why. I just don't really like them. So I wouldn't really buy them. And if then it's a token that has gone up 10x with such a in a short amount of time, and it's already at 7 billion, I believe you said. No, not for me. Not for me. Maybe the next place. So usually whenever a token like this goes up that much, you also have the other tokens going up that are with it. Maybe those would be interesting, but for me, no.
Yeah.
You?
No. And there were some, I looked at this, there were some derivatives that also started to go up.
Yeah, exactly.
I do think there's a case for, and I wasn't too fan at the start of the cycle, but for Dino coins to buy, because they are so bottomed out. There's just no sellers left. So once you get some buying,
then it can go up quite a bit.
It can go up. So there's definitely, you can see there are like quite some Dino coins moving. Ripple did the same actually. Like it didn't go last cycle, and this cycle, boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the other one, we should have another token, right?
Yeah. Anyone.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a bit chilled on.
Isn't that what's it called first? Aether protocol? Is that how it was called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a decentralized VPN and privacy token.
Yeah.
And
what's the market cap right now?
Oh yeah, let's
you
go.
Know?
48 million.
Decent.
And it's launched on Ethereum. Exchanges Uniswap, Aerodome, and KuCoin.
Okay.
So
not that many. Yeah. Not really any big exchanges. We got KuCoin, but that's it. Okay.
Yeah, it's really a small protocol.
Yeah.
And they have an SDK, so they want to make it easy for other people to integrate it.
Yeah.
To integrate their VPN, and I think it's good.
But is it just a VPN or something else?
Yeah, it's a VPN.
Yeah. With some extras like the security layer, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything about the team? Do we know anything about the team?
Yeah. So
do you know anything about?
Yeah, it's like it's not like with other that you have the LinkedIn and all the stuff.
Yeah.
They're pseudo anonymous. I didn't know the guys. Arno Morfo and Dr. Andris Tucholka. But I think what's mainly interesting is that one of the advisors and also investors is the co-founder of Helium.
Helium, okay.
So, and this is somewhat in the same area, like this is a deep in project.
Yeah.
And someone is involved from a very big project, which kind of brings legitimacy to this project. So then the odds of like it being a quick flip, gets smaller.
Do we have anything with investors? Have they raised any money or something like that? Do you know?
I don't know exactly. There were some.
Sometimes we have, fundraising and they raise 100 million, whatever, but nothing for this one.
I think this. I didn't look fully. I was not too.
You were busy with trading the markets, Fritz.
No, I had to do a lot of. This time I didn't have time to go really deep in all the projects, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. Perfect. Is this? How did you find this? Is this something that you would be buying? Is this something that you're interested in, or would you say might be interesting, but not for me right now?
Yeah. Right now, I'm not so much into looking into the
VPN.
I'm way more busy with like, hey, where is this going? Do I need to exit?
Yeah.
How is this going to play out? Like much more on the whole portfolio side than finding new tokens to trade. For you?
I've actually had Aether protocol when it was Aether back in the day. Found it a very interesting project, but then it had some sort of FUD. I can't remember what, but something happened where it dropped a lot. And then I think they rebranded towards the Anyone protocol. Since then, I haven't really looked into it, to be honest. I like the market cap. 50 million is a good one. The team itself, I'm not a big fan. If, like you said, you don't really know who's behind it. It feels as if this is a token that hasn't run yet, but all of a sudden, if this becomes a narrative that this might be the first runner, but then you would need to have the narrative going. So it wouldn't be one for me right now because it would be very risky and, trying to catch a falling knife. But I do think if the narrative is going to go on this, then this one might be the first one.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's move over to the next one then.
Yeah.
Community questions.
Yeah.
So we actually got two. One is by the user called MaryU164. Episodes 22 has hit, which was the last episode. Gold has been topping. Will we have a Bitcoin rally?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, and I mean, Mary, you, I think the reason why this was asked was obviously because last episode we talked about gold, where we said if gold is topping out, then probably the money's going to go towards Bitcoin. For now, Bitcoin has only gone down.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ask me, I still think there will be a rally if the markets are going to finally turn and we're going to have a good run. But in honesty, it's very hard to say right now, right? We're looking at, like you said, we're at a cross point where either we break down, we go into the bear market, and it goes quite a bit down, or it feels as if we get the flip going and we might have a run going. In honesty, no one really knows, right?
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, or is that
No.
okay?
All good. Yeah.
Perfect. Then another question. I don't know the exact username what we had, but it's someone asking, what do you guys think about meme coins this cycle? Will we have a meme rally?
Yeah, a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
What do you think?
It's a good question because we haven't talked about memes for a long time, and memes are a big part of crypto, obviously. In honesty, I think it's a very boring answer, but it has to be the narrative once again. If we have a Trump or whatever, someone launching something like a meme token and that goes very high and people make a lot of money, then we might have a meme run. But until then.
But who can launch that's bigger than Trump?
Exactly.
I think
and
nobody.
One that's going to go up. You know what I mean? We had Kanye launching, which went down within a day. So in honesty, I think for now we don't have a meme run.
Yeah, I think the meme hype cycle is done.
Yeah, I agree.
Like we had the hype cycle with memes. That was like last year. And but of course, like if we get like
still tokens like Pepe, Doge, Shiba are very big and still a lot of people trade it. So
those can easily rally. Like
exactly.
If we get like a classical alt season,
then they will run as well. Yeah.
They will rally.
I agree.
But like how we had before, probably not. Might be, but I would be surprised, especially after like Trump launch. Like
yeah. A lot of people have burned, quite a bit of money.
But I do think that market won't go away. So the whole pump fund market, everything will stay.
I agree.
It became a crypto part.
Yeah. Okay. Once again, if you have any questions for us, let us know in the comments, and then we'll try to answer them in the next episode. Then we have our final topic already, Frits.
Yeah.
Degen Tech. So what do we have? What are we going to talk about this week?
DCA.
DCA.
Dollar cost averaging.
Dollar cost averaging. Okay, yeah, we briefly talked about it already.
Yeah.
Tell me, what's DCA?
Yeah, it's basically if you want to buy or sell, you do it over a prolonged period. So you're not timing the market on pinpointed on like...
Yeah, so it's periodically buying something. Is it buying and selling, or do you only buy DCA, or...
Yeah, it depends. If you want to accumulate or buy tokens, you DCA buy.
Yeah.
If you want to start selling, you DCA sell.
Yeah, so it's different than saying, okay, I'm going to, I've got 1K and I'm going to buy it in crypto right now. So what you're saying is, what you do is every month, for example, or week or day, or whatever, you'll be buying X amount of tokens or X amount of money. So every month you're buying $100 of crypto. Every month you're buying $100 of something else. And selling, if you DCA sell, you're going to do the same thing, where you sell $100, you sell $100. Do you do this?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, my entry into the market was DCA in. And but this is like on the big moves, eh? So it's you take off a bit of risk of buy. Like you can buy at the exact time and be like off a bit.
Yeah.
And and then you kind of miss quite a bit of returns.
Yeah.
Can also work in your preference. Like it's going to do either of the two. Depends if your timing is right. So you just take off the timing aspect a bit.
Yeah. In all honesty, I'm a very big fan of DCA.
Yeah, you do?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
I wish I would have done it more. But the thing is, I came into crypto in a very short amount of time and turned it into a company. So sort of my crypto entry is a bit vague, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say you are Flip and you've got $1,000 or whatever, and you want to get started with crypto, I would always say start DCAing. Don't just randomly buy everything right now with the money, but literally, I mean, you have exchanges right now that are able to do this automatically for you, where you've got $100 where you buy Bitcoin, ETH, and some other tokens. Next month, same story. You don't have to do it anymore. It's all automatically. If I were to come into crypto right now, I would DCA. If we go into a bear market and I'm selling my sort of portfolio, then I'm going to DCA for the coming 3 to 4 years into the next cycle. So every month, every week, I don't know, I'd have to check. Every month, I'm going to buy Bitcoin. until eventually we get another run going on. So I'm a very big fan. Selling wise, same story. Periodically sell sort of your funds. But usually whenever one thing either goes up very quickly, you want to sell that. And over a long period of time, then DCA would be the best. So yeah, I'm a big fan. Yeah, nice. I think if you want to get started in crypto, always DCA. Never randomly top blast all your money into it and then say, you know what, I'm in crypto right now. Yeah, always DCA.
Okay,
right?
Nice. Yeah. I agree.
Okay,
agree.
Then in honesty, I think we've had already, Fritz.
Yeah.
It's a short episode compared to all the other ones.
Bit shorter. It's
not short, but it's a bit shorter than the other ones. I mean, it's for the listeners as well. Obviously, we talked about quite a bit. We talked about the markets and explained what we think. There's more to talk about, but at some point you also got to say, you know what, we said what we need to say. So to summarize, what are your thoughts? What's gonna happen if you're Flip right now and you've got some money in crypto? What do we do?
If you're Flip, if you're willing to run it down or run this out, hold. If you feel like there's too much risk, start selling either at the bounce or here. Yeah. If you think, hey, this is gonna happen and you have risk appetite, you buy more at this space. Based on how everybody's feeling, buy. It's a buy. Yeah.
Yeah. So a couple scenarios. You have your money in crypto right now and it's the maximum risk you can take. If you're happy with the risk and you can run it down to zero, you hold. And either it goes to zero in the bear market or it goes up in a rally.
Yeah.
You are right now too much into crypto, where if this goes down towards the bear market levels, you're going to panic. Start selling.
Yeah.
Either DCA, sell everything right now. Start selling. Or if you are in crypto or not yet in crypto and you can take more risk, then right now would still be a moment to buy.
Yeah.
Right? Those are pretty much the scenarios that we're having. Okay. And so you're going to mainly hold right now. You're deep in it, risk enough.
I'm just going to hold and
same here.
Wait this one out.
Same here.
For you? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same. It's more than enough in crypto right now. So buying right now would be kind of risky. I first want to see some confirmation of us going up and then see whether we want to buy more. But for now, I think this is it. Next episode, Bitcoin up or down? So we're at 102, 103K right now.
Yeah, so I think up. I hope up.
You know something fun before we wrap this up?
No.
Here in the office, we had a bet where Bitcoin was at 115K, and we said, okay, guys, what's going to happen first? I said either we go towards 100K or we go to new all-time high, because it was sort of in the middle. One person on the office said it's going to go to 100K. The other person said it's going to go to 126K, so the all-time high. Yeah. You know what I said? It's going to go to 100K, and then we rally towards 150, 160K.
Okay.
We have hit the 100K mark right now. Nice. So now the question is, are we going to hit the 150, 160K? That's the question.
That would be brilliant.
That would be good, right?
I hope
then
so.
Then we're both going to be happy.
Yeah. I hope you're right.
Okay. I think we've had it right, Fritz.
Yeah.
Good to have you again here.
Thank you.
Good to talk about the markets.
Here, yeah.
Absolutely. Appreciate it. For everyone listening as well, if you enjoyed watching this one or listening, wherever you're watching, listening, Spotify, YouTube, you name it, leave a like, follow us. If you have some questions, leave it in the comments below, and hope to see you guys at the next episode. With Bitcoin a bit higher than what we're at right now, and especially Ethereum. Thanks. See you guys at the next one.